What's up, everybody? Thank you guys so much for being here. Normally I open all happy and fun, do my little intro song and all that stuff. But I'm not feeling that tonight. Today is a somber, terrible, sad day. Um, I'm gonna do my regular my regular deal going up. On Wednesday. We usually get all pumped up for Alex Stein. Um, and we're still gonna, go all the way up to about 6:55 till Alex comes on. Um, but it's we're just gonna try and talk about it. Everybody knows what happened. Charlie Kirk was assassinated. If you haven't seen the video, um, I don't want to say the words I recommend, but you should watch it. You need to watch it. How about that? Because, I've seen a lot of people online saying, take this video down. This is horrible. Don't show this video. No, no, no. Everybody should see that video. That is, not for morbid curiosity, but to see what the enemy wants to do to us. I'm sorry. I watched a bunch of live TV footage and, it was on YouTube. But I watched a whole bunch of live footage from Utah from the college, and they're interviewing students, and they're I'm fighting back tears. I ain't gonna lie, because that shit is just insane. Okay, but I was watching um live whatever news coverage, and they're interviewing all these people, and they're just such good people. Even some of the people who said that they were there to actually debate him, and they were like, most people, of course, were like, I agree with everything, or I agree with 99% of everything that Charlie has to say. But there were some people who were like, well, I disagree with him on this and that. There are a lot of things that, I disagree with him. One girl, I wish I could pull the footage up quick, but honestly, I didn't really have too much time listen, I was planning on, talking about the good and the bad and the ugly about Chrissy Mayer's content house tonight. That's what I was preparing for. So I was watching all these videos. Man, I'm trying not to, lose it here. I just watched the stupid video again for like the millionth time. I don't know why I keep doing this, but Sam Hyde, shout out to Sam Hyde. It was just crazy because he posted exactly what I wanted to say to people. I worked during the day, so I didn't have time, to do too much social media and shit like that. And the second I found out, I messaged my wife. I'm like, because she loved Charlie Kirk too. Like, listen, I see there's so much to talk about. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place because it's just frustrating. Let me finish one thought at a time. The quartering mentioned, he's like, oh, whatever you do, don't watch the video, the close-up video. And Sam Hyde's like, basically, no, fuck that. Watch it. What are you telling people? He's like, listen, I don't have beef with you, Jeremy from the quartering. I'm not trying to be a dick, but the opposite of that is true. And honest to God, I saw the quarterings post. I was just about to retweet it and say the same basic thing. But Sam Hyde, he's going to say it better than I am, So I just retweeted Sam. But, and I was reading the comments, and I watched it again. I've watched it 60, 70 freaking times now. Doc Matt Steve, our boy, comes on right after Alex at 8:00. You please watch him. So a good friend of mine, he retweeted, he posted just a clip of it, like the clip on Instagram, and I'm in the shower getting ready to come out here, and do this and talk to you guys, and I put the phone down, and it was replaying his last words over and over with the gunshot sound. And it was just like, I get shampoo all over the place. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? And so I got to hear that over and over again. So it's just embedded in my mind. There's so many things I want to say about this. I'm gonna get to the chat in a second. I'm sorry, guys. This is not my normal deal. Like I was just kind of saying a second ago. I think I agree with Charlie Kirk on 99% of everything. The 1% that I disagreed with was the Israel stuff. Now, I know there's a ton of people out there, blaming every single little thing on Jews. That's not what I do. I'm telling you right now, I in my gut, yes, there are Jewish people who are, part of the globalist elites trying to, literally destroying the world. But I think they kind of just happen to be Jewish, and maybe they do have their own little weird thing. But I know good Jewish people. Stacy G, who's in the Bubba Army. She comes in here every once in a while. I haven't looked at the chat. And she comes in here all the time. She's in Dark Match Steve's thing, and she's Jewish, and she is a fucking wonderful person. So, fuck. So, is come on, is is just give me a second. Give me a second. God. Fuck. As much as I joke around and shit about Jews and blah blah blah, I always think of Stacy J, and I'm like, it's fucking dirty, saying, "Oh, every Jew." Oh fuck! I'm sorry, I didn't mean to fucking do that. I'm trying to keep my shit together. But I just think of her, and I'm like, fuck that, you know what I mean? And I know Jewish people, not just Stacy, but other people, and I'm like, they don't believe any of that shit, you know what I mean? In the internet world, and I'm guilty of it too, but we were all like fucking, fuck, man. It's so easy to blanket everything, you know what I mean? It's like all this or all that. Fuck. Sorry, it's just pissing me off. What's fucked up too is I'm like, I watched a video. The very first thing I was thinking, I was like, fuck, man. I warn. I warn Alex all the time, and I'm in the chat, sometimes text or whatever, but I'm like, I'm warned. I'm like, please be fucking careful. These crazy leftists are insane. They don't give a fuck. They truly are not like us. They don't have the same brains as we do. We might get fucking angry or whatever, but never once has someone, especially politically, said shit that I completely 1,000,000,000% disagree with, and thought to myself, I'm gonna kill him. You know what I mean? I don't even want to fucking hit him. Like, I can't wait to, I wish, or I wish I had the chance to fucking, debate him or to slice him up with words. You know what I mean? So, Charlie Kirk did that. That's all he did. Like, you know what I mean? He never went out and preached violence to anybody. It's just a pussy ass move. But the second I saw it, I was just thinking of Alex, and I'm like, God damn, And it's, I'm not trying to I hope it doesn't try to take away anything from Charlie, because I see pictures of his young ass kids, man. He's 31. God almighty. I joke around. Ugh. I joke around about being 31. And because, you're not a teenager or a young boy anymore. But you're still young, and you're like kind of top of your game. And it's just like, goddamn, but I kept on like picturing fuck. I kept on I kept picturing that it was Alex, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna set myself up. I fucking lean over to like try and gather myself, and I see this son of a bitch's face. I'm like, come on. Oh, I don't want to be crying on here. I apologize. Uh, ugh. Ugh. But it's just so fucking sad. It's incredibly heartbreaking. Um, God, I got a trillion things to say, but I'm just trying to get myself together here. I texted Alex earlier. It was right after that Trump and everybody announced that Charlie Kirk had actually passed away. And I'm like, I knew it was coming, to be honest with you. Not to be morbid, but I've seen many things like that, even in person. Oh, I knew this was gonna be a rough one. I've seen people shot in person. I've seen people stabbed, blah blah blah. Hundreds and thousands of videos of it and shit. And if blood doesn't come right out, there's a chance, because that means that there weren't any major arteries hit. And when I saw boom, and immediately I'm like, fuck, his carotid artery was hit. It's over. And I'm like, it's just, this is going to be a rough one. I apologize. It's just a fucking, but here's the thing. It's like, that one thing that I disagreed with Charlie on, the one thing that I vehemently disagree with Charlie on, I see a lot of other people online and shit, and they're like, fuck Charlie Kirk, fuck this and that. Alex is half or a quarter Jewish or whatever. It's like, fuck Alex. It doesn't even listen to him. And it just fucking drives me nuts, like, I'm like, like I said, it's just painting every single person. And I know I'm pretty sure a lot of people out there are like me. Maybe not everybody, but I want revenge. I'd like revenge, I should say. I'd like revenge. But it's like, there are good lefties out there, like Seth Kushner on Bubba's show. He he might be a dick at times, but so am I. Everybody's a dick at times. You know what I mean? He's Jewish and he's on the left, but I still like him. I enjoy him. I laugh. I think he's a good guy. I want him to live. What the fuck is wrong with people? But this day is gonna be fucking rough. I gotta gather myself together here. Let me gather myself together. You know, I'm gonna go to the chat because I need to just fucking clear my mind for a second. I'm never gonna fucking recover here. Bob Cook. Hold on. God damn it. Ugh. Come on. La 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 la. Woo! I am so sorry, guys. Usually I'm all fun and games. And I was telling Morgan earlier too. I'm like, I gotta think of something so I don't I'm not blabbering fool on here. But you know, it's like I see Bob Cook's the first one. I'm gonna fucking what am I doing? I see Bob Cook in here. It's just, you know, death always, you know, at least for me, you know, just reminds you of all the good things you have in life. Every single one of you guys, I appreciate, man. I love all you guys. Bob Cook, you're the fucking man. Ugh. Jesus Christ. You should see me at fucking wakes and funerals. it's a mess. Fucking love you, Big E, dude. You are the shit. M Sensei. God damn it. White Iced Tea, that's my dude. You're not wrong. You ain't wrong, brother. Come on. Jeff Cron, dude. Thank you so much for being here. I fucking appreciate the fuck out of you, bro. I haven't seen the link posted for Alex's show yet. I don't know if he's having one. I know. Ugh. I texted back and forth with Alex. Alex is devastated. So I wouldn't blame him. He's probably just like I am right now. Also, I am fucking enraged. Just bouncing back and forth from just, you know, you put shit in perspective. I come home. Oh, what am I doing? So, Mrs. Starboard's there with my littlest one, Hannah. I'm just like, you know, hold him a little extra tight. That's all. I'm like, you know, it's just like, you never know. You never fucking know. Look at that poor girl, Irina. You know, just any one of us can happen to, but, you know, it's just fucking senseless. That's all. Absolutely fucking senseless. Hopefully I get mad. I want to get mad. Daniel Graham, I fucking love you to pieces, brother. That's right. Everybody needs to look this evil right in the friggin' eye. Honestly, I probably should like take a second to watch it because I will stop being a fucking crybaby here and I'll get pissed again because it just fucking infuriates me. It's like, how dare you be such a fucking cowardly pussy to shoot somebody who's there to debate you? He's got a microphone. You couldn't fucking beat a guy with a microphone, you fucking coward. Everybody thought, by the way, that he was caught. It was like some old boomer fucking loser guy. Nobody knows what's going on, but I believe it was Cash Patel because the FBI's there. They are on the scene. There's FBI in every single state in multiple cities. They have, you know, their stations and shit. So they're on the scene. But um, ugh, um, they didn't catch the guy yet. They haven't caught the shooter yet. You know, it's fucking nuts. Doc Mass Steve, fucking love the hell out of you, brother. Like, I didn't know DMS that good, and but I was just like, I saw him doing what I'm doing. You know what I mean? He's been doing it much longer. But I'm like, I just saw what he's doing, and it's kind of tough. You know what I mean? Like, I'm obviously under Alex's shadow, and I love it. I'm proud of it, you know. But it's like, you know, is a delicate dance there, and DMS is you know, he's under Bubba's, and I just saw a lot of you know, myself with a DMS, and I was like, I'm gonna promote this little fucking twink no matter what. And I just love it. Love you, dude. Uh, oh, sorry. Truth is unbreakable. You know I love you, girl. Thank you for being here. You're fucking absolutely right. Please read that because I can't right now. Right now, I just can't. Dude, I know he's got little ones. Yo, I sent you a link. Click on it. All right, thank you, baby. You know, my kids are, you know, they're all right. They, Mrs. Starboard and I spread them way out, but you know, I can't even imagine my kids, you know, my oldest children being, you know, 2 and 3 or 1 and 2, whatever the heck Charlie Kirk's kids were. And he had like a boy and a girl, perfect setup. It's like just fucking unbelievable. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Oh, come on. I appreciate that more than you know, brother. Absolutely. And I know you do. And I disagree with a lot of shit you say, but I fucking love you to death, dude. And I don't, you know, it's like, it's just a cowardly fucking bitch ass way to do shit. You know, and I'm sorry, I don't give a fuck. Somebody leftist gets mad at this. Like, it's a leftist. Like, I've seen people, you know, everybody's speculating and shit on fucking X or whatever. And people like, yeah, it's a Republican. Everybody knows 100%. It's like, there's no Republican going to do that. The Groypers talk a lot of shit, and I'm not trying to start any wars with Groypers, but Groypers ain't doing shit either. You know why? Because they're Christian. And we actually follow the 10 Commandments, and it says, thou shalt not kill. Now, all of us have, you know, pretty much said, well, you know, we have the right to defend ourselves. So if you come in our house and you try to, you know, hurt our children or even take our fucking money or something, you know, God's like, go ahead, do what you got to do. But, you know, just to go out and start it and to do that, that's just not in anybody, you know, so people can talk shit about the Groypers all they want. I'm not a Groyper. I probably align with them for all I know, but, you know, it's like nobody on the right. I was just trying to think like different groups on the right. Nobody would do that shit. Nobody. And I'm like that news thing I told you guys I was watching. No, you know, they kept saying over and over, you know, both the violence on both sides. Motherfucker, what? Violence on the right? Where's that coming from? Show me that shit. There's none. People on the right have always been the cool, calm, collected ones that don't want to go to jail, that would like to go home to their families. And if they don't have family, they go home to their friends or their dog or cats or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, We level-headed. I've been saying that. My brother, shout out to my brother, I love you. I don't. Oh, I'm gonna start balling again. He taught me when I was young. Not that my parents didn't too, but my brother, he was super high influence on me. And he would say like, the left is irrational, the right is rational. Now that doesn't mean we're always rational. Like, not every single thing we do is rational, but at the end of the day, we always land on rational. We might have arguments with people and say stupid shit, and it gets caught on camera. It's like crazy right wing Karen. She was having a bad day. Maybe she's always a bitch, but I'm sure she watched the video, and this amalgamation of some lady I just made up in my mind. I'm sure she watches that video later and she's embarrassed, and she's like, "Oh fuck," because she's on the right and she's rational. Whereas you have people on the left, they'll watch themselves getting fucking owned by Charlie Kirk, and they'll be like, "I kicked his ass. He's a fucking loser. Look at his tactics. He yelled over it." They'll make irrational, right? It's like, I love Alex Stein. He knows that. You guys fucking know that. Alex did a little fake debate deal against Charlie Kirk, just maybe like a month and a half ago. Ugh. And Alex technically lost the debate to Charlie Kirk. And it's like, but Charlie Kirk, if somebody's being a dick to him, he's going to be a dick back. But he always was kind to every single fucking person. He would go on and debate people like Bill Maher and shit like that, and still treat them with dignity, And it's like, that's the dude you fucking take out of all of us? That's who you fucking take out? Really? Ugh. All right, let me try to read this before I fucking lose it again. I'm like, I need a cigarette so bad. Sorry. I disagree with a large percentage of what he says, and I love to critique his stuff because I respect him and appreciate his parent values of free speech. Dude, fucking yes, brother. We're going to pull you all the way to the right, Dark Knight Steve, by the way. We will get you. You're getting there on your own, buddy. You're getting fucking red pill, baby. But damn, I am way behind. Holy shit. I am so sorry. I'm a fucking mess, guys. I am a mess. It's just, I don't know. Shit hits me like that. I've always been, I was talking to my cousin Karen, speaking of good, not the bad kind of Karen, the greatest Karen of all time. I already said her first name before. I ain't going to dox her. She messaged me and she's like, just the whole thing. Fucking devastated. Can you believe this shit? Just the whole nine. But the way she says things is so fucking perfect. And I'm like, that was right before I walked to the door. So I don't know. I haven't processed it. I think I just processed it now in front of you guys, which, we got open carry in Florida. So there's that. Not sure I agree. It's a good thing yet. I believe it's open. It happened in Utah. I mean, Utah is pretty fucking right. Even like the cities in Utah are right wing. Like, it's like the only cities in America that are right wing, or at least, I think there's like 2 or 3 like major, I guess you could say, cities or metropolises by population in Utah, and I'm pretty sure all of them. Maybe just one isn't, but I think they all are. And I'm pretty sure they got open carry. I'll have to talk to Brandon. I'll text Brandon and ask him. Like, Brandon's a Mormon. All of a sudden, he's a fucking specialist on Utah. I love you too. I love you guys, man. I fucking love Stacey G, right? It's so, I don't know if you guys believe in God. If you do, you don't. I still love you. It's, fine. It was strange because when I very first started doing this, Stacey G was in like my first like 12 lives all the time. It's a tough hour. I always say, you hear me saying it. This really is a tough hour of the day for a lot of people, and including me. But I try to get here every damn time. But it was just weird because right before I started going live, I was already watching Dark Match Steve's streams, and Stacy was in there and talked about being Jewish, and she just happens to be like the first one or second one in the chat, and I'm like, God, and in my mind, I'm like, God must have put her in this chat for me to like not go crazy. It's easy. It's fucking easy to like, just be like, everything's the Jews' fault. Everything, fucking, and just jump on in and be like, well, that black guy who just stabbed that poor innocent white girl on the bus, the Jews did it, and just even just joking. But when I see Stacy, and I know she is a freaking good person, a real good person. If you didn't know she was Jewish and you met her and talked to her, you wouldn't give a fuck what the hell religion or DNA she has. You're like, that's a fucking good, wonderful, good person. And trust me, I can tell you, I married one. My wife's like that. I know. So I'm keeping her. I ain't letting her go. She's my hostage now. No, we're each other's hostages. Let's be fair. But no, it's like, and Stacy G's in my chat, and I'm like, all right, wise ass, because I want to be fun, And I'm like, all right, wise ass, what are you gonna do now? To myself, like, what the fuck are you gonna do now, buddy? You're not gonna fucking go, try and impersonate fucking Nick Fuentes right now, are you now? I don't know. It just hit me because it's like, that's the deal. That's what Charlie Kirk's main beef is with anybody on the right who, let's face it, is fucking Israel. Okay. And it's like, and it's just like in America, like I wouldn't say, and I know you guys wouldn't think this, and I don't think you would think anybody would think this. If somebody said, yeah, I don't care if it's Trump or Biden or anybody, I fucking hate the U.S. government and they do evil shit. None of us would be like, oh, they hate Americans. And that's how me and DMS and a lot of people feel when we're trying to fucking criticize Israel and all their tentacles. And people like anti-Semitic. It's like, what the fuck? For me, especially, I'll just speak for myself. I know Doc Massey feels this way too, but it's like, what are you talking? It's like, and like, they put up walls and shit, and it's like, all the good Jews out there, can you fucking just jump on with us and agree with us? Like, but I also understand their side of it because they're like, I defend you and shit, but I'm too busy over here defending myself from all these fucking little dickheads online. Back to the Groypers mostly, who are just like, all Jews, no matter what, it's all Jews, all Jews. It's like, fuck off. There's not all of anything who are bad. You know what I mean? I got fatigue, okay? I got black fatigue. I've had it for fucking years, to be honest with you. But I know so many fucking awesome black people. Like, I'm just not gonna be racist. Like this, you might see some tweets that seem otherwise. But the truth of the matter is, like, I fucking know, I have known and currently personally know black people that I love with all my soul who would literally jump. I mean, it's a terrible analogy today, but they jump in front of a bullet for me. You know what I mean? And fuck that extreme analogy. If I called them and said, I am so screwed, I need $1,000, they'd be like, all right, let me make some calls. They're not all like Demario fucking Brown, whatever his name is, that piece of shit on the bus. But there aren't too many of the Demario Browns on the bus amongst us. And that's just a fucking fact. Oh, man. I'm so sorry, guys. I lost it. I was trying so hard. I fucking love you guys so much. Ugh. Woo! I know Morgan's been, she's like, she's been a mess. I was at work. I couldn't like really even take it in. I'm like, how do I handle this right now? I am freaking out. I am like, the very first time I heard he was just shot, my ears My ears might as well be. My eyes just started watering. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong? Like, it literally just happened. And I'm like, something told me immediately, like, he's not going to make it. Something just told me. I didn't even see the video yet, nothing. And it just hit me. And I'm like, I'm like, I said a prayer to God. I'm like, please, God, let Charlie Kirk pull through this. In my mind, was coming up with all these visuals in my mind, making up these fantasies in my mind that he's going to come back and his voice is going to sound a little, Robert F. Kennedy Jr.-ish. And he's going to be like, I'm back. What are you going to do? You're not going to silence me. And then he fucking, like an hour later, he's gone. I'm like, fuck. God took him. Listen, this is something my cousin Karen was saying too. She's like, our puny brains can't understand it, but, God wanted him. God took him. And after seeing that video, I'm like, I'm pretty sure it happened immediately because I've seen it in my own two eyes when I was 9 years old. My daughter's 9. It's crazy to think of this because me at 9, I feel like a 17-year-old, but at 9 years old, I might have told you guys a story. I don't know. Grew up in Brockton. I'm not gonna fucking hide it anymore. I don't care. Grew up in Brockton, Massachusetts. It's a city, metropolis wise. And this triple deckers, that's what we call them over here. Triple deckers. 3-story apartments. And some have 4, some are multiple triple deckers combined. But that's the main kind of a lot of them. There's a shitload of them. Cheap, affordable housing. People like Ted Kennedy put into position. But I digress. And I was hanging out with a bunch of my friends. It was like 16, 20 of us, little hood boogers, little hood rats. And we heard ba-boom, ba-boom. And us stupid-ass street kids run towards the sound. We didn't run away. We ran towards the fucking sound. None of us think, just an instant, it's like, what's going on? And all of a sudden, we hear fucking boom. And now we know where it came from. Top floor, 3rd floor of the porch now. And all you can see is this big, tall-ass black dude, dreads. And there was a gun, the shotgun, I saw it as a shotgun, came right onto the porch because there's fucking glass and shit all over the place. It was slow motion, but it happened quick. And Badoom, dude came, he's fucking immediately thrown right off it. His legs, he was lifted in the air from the shot. It was right next to him. Lands on the ground and cracked open everything. Brains, could smell it. I smelled brains. I was 9. And I was just sitting there and I'm like, holy shit. And some of my boys were like, yo, fucking run. Because it's like, now the dude's got to come outside, right? He's going to fucking leave. And, but I don't know. I just sat there and stared at this guy for, what felt like 20 minutes, which was probably 15 seconds. And, it desensitized me a lot, but at the same time, it truly gave me empathy because I was looking at him and I was thinking, even at 9, I'm like, I don't know what this guy did, but nobody deserves this. He could have been a pedo, but he didn't seem like it. He actually was dressed pretty good. I mean, it's a fucked up city now, especially. It was even more fucked up. Well, it's more fucked up now. It was less fucked up back then. But it was still really fucked up. But I don't know. Just seeing that shit brought me all back to being a kid. Like, you know what I mean? So that was kind of my point of it. It just brought me back to that moment in life where it's like, holy shit, like just such a fucking waste of shit. A ray of lights here. Thank you so much for being here. Snizzook, I love you. He's right. Someone could do this to Alex Stein. Yeah. Fucking yeah. Alex was at a TPUSA event. I gotta hurry up because we got like 5 minutes left. Alex was at a TPUSA event. Jimmy was there, JVT. And I'm pretty sure Brandon was there too. And some fucking wacko Trizans person was on a bicycle and they were like swinging and shit. And they like knocked Jimmy's sunglasses off his hat and shit, blah, blah. And I'm like, be careful. Morgan was doing it too. A bunch of us were like, yo, just let it go. Just be careful. Don't run after. Just let that. You could see something was wrong. I'm sorry. You could see, because they just for a second, like the camera's on that person's face and it's the eyes. They always say it, but it's the truth. Something's wrong in them fucking eyeballs. It's just emptiness. And I think it was exactly a week or like 9 days later or something like that. Fucking attacked a chick at a TPUSA thing. I think she hit him with a fucking lock right in the forehead, something like that. But it's like, just Alex is huge. He's tall. he's intimidating. He's a presence. He's a force. But a coward with a gun or even a knife, and you don't see it coming. It doesn't matter how big and scary you are or how tough you are. Some fucking coward can come out there and just, fuck it all up for everybody. I had a Charlie Kirk marathon review planned for this Friday in my stream. Can't believe he's gone. Holy shit, dude. I've always worried about Alex. Dude, me too. All of us do. We can't share a country with violent Marxist revolutionary folks that are today's Democrats. Exactly. And it's like, unfortunately, I just went on a big rant about, not lumping everybody in together, but it's like, unless you Democrats out there want to stand out of the way, you're all fucking, what is it? Spartacus. You're all fucking Spartacus as far as I'm concerned. I honestly felt like Charlie could have been president one day. Yeah, I thought so. I think, I watched it, unfortunately, like I said, I watched it many, many times. And I was honestly trying to find the angle because you can see, the trajectory. You can see the exit wound. But the entrance, I couldn't tell. It looked like maybe it went through like a shirt because like it was like woof, 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 woof. I don't want to lose it. Tommy2274, I miss you, brother. Thank you so much for being here. I love you. Scott Starboard just got here, but listening while making dinner. Well, if you just got here, listen, I didn't cry at all this whole stream. Tell your friends. Man, I didn't want to do. I was trying my best to hold it in. It doesn't take anything away. We're all worried about Alex, especially now. Exactly. I'm with you too. I always hope and pray that Alex has a CCW and is carrying every day and everywhere. You fucking ain't wrong. Damn, I wish I could read. I'm so far behind. Doomy's up in here. Doomy, love ya. I know. Araya, I messaged Araya because I had, honestly, I didn't really have a second, but I made a second at work to look online because I heard, went and saw, and then I found a video, and I texted to my wife, and I'm like, all right, I got to do some work, and I'm doing a little bit of work, and I'm like, I can't, I'm a mess, can't do anything. Go back, and I'm like, I was like, shit, I got a bunch of DMs, and I saw a ray of light. I'm like, did you hear him? I'm like, look at this shit. Fucking wild as fuck. I'm so pissed right now because the lefty reactions, bro. If I'm trying to think who's the equivalent. If Harry Sisson got sniped, we will crack jokes on the right. In about maybe like at least 7 to 20 days, every one of us would sincerely be fucking so sad. Harry Sisson sucks. He is a whiny little piece of shit that should live his whole fucking life. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, dude, come on. None of us would wish this on Harry Sisson. Don't fucking wish this on him. Don't do, these fucking comments out there fucking drive me crazy. DMS, yeah, but if you take Charlie out of the equation, Alex is second in line for the college campus circus. Plus, he works with TPU. Like, exactly. That's why, like, I immediately saw like, oh fuck, this could be Alec. Oh my god. I'm like, dude, please, God Almighty, don't fucking do this. Just stay out of that shit. And Alex talked me into it. I knew I should do it, but he kind of talked me into it. He's like, you need to do some man on the street stuff. And I'm like, I was thinking of going to P-Town and fucking with some of them people. And not even bad, just funny. Like, Alex is fucking hilarious. You know what I mean? Another one she better watch out is Caitlin Bennett. She's out there like pregnant every other day. It's like, I'm fucking, all it takes is one of these masked people fucking anything. You know what I mean? It's fucking crazy. I'm so sorry. We gotta fucking get out of here. Smoke and sing. Oh, I'm smoking right after. I was about to rip it now. I'm like, I need to relax. I need to fucking get my mind off it. Damn, he was younger than me. 31 is too young to die. It absolutely is. Baboonus, I love ya. It is time to pick sides. Oh yeah. It now is side picking time, dag nabbit. No more fucking around. That's right. Absolutely. Oh man, I'm trying to get through this. The Starboard. That's a good one. I like that. I might steal that. Pretty sure it's Mossad not trying to be conspiratorial. Well, there is a thing out there. I got like a minute. There is a thing I saw, but who knows? There's a thing I saw that one of the last, like, everybody's been fucking trying to get Charlie Kirk to debate Nick Fuentes. I want to see it. You want to see it. Everybody wants to see it. And Charlie, at one of his last tweets, at least one of his last tweets about that deal, is he was like, Israel and Mossad need to fucking knock it off and blah 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 blah. There was other things, but he mentioned that, and I didn't get to read the whole thing. It was right before I got to come on, and the timing ain't good. That's all I'm gonna say. Timing ain't good. But it's like, you're gonna take him out, like Charlie, like, he fucking tried to fight for for Israel and to defend people's whatever. It's like, you're gonna fucking take him out. He's a good dude, man. What the fuck? Dude, I love you guys so much. 6:30 p.m. a suspect was taken into custody. I am so sorry, honey. She texted me and she told me to. Shit, I missed it. Fucking hell yeah. That's what I feel. It's revenge is the revenge dinner bell has rang. The fucking Tree of Liberty needs to squirt some jizz there. Shit, I gotta go. I don't want to be late for Alex. Dutch Dukes in there. I love you. Biggie, every one of you guys. Hard Archivist, thank you. Don't forget the term racism also. Hard Archivist, thank you for being here. Shoot, did I miss any of you guys? I'm so sorry. I gotta go. BW, I love you. Exactly. All right, listen, I love every one of you guys. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'll be back tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You know the deal, the drill. Get over to Alex. I'll be in the chat. Morgan, is Alex on? Oh, shit. No way. All right, let me just... I can't blame him. I'm not seeing an Alex vid tonight. Bob, don't leave yet. Don't leave yet, Bob Cook. And one thing that's I didn't want to mention it just because I love Dark Match Steve like a brother, and I think it starts at 8:00 when he does, but hopefully our boy DMS can stream snipe I Hypocrite, because the thing that I was trying to talk about for the last 2 days, I even like put it in my the show title, and I even made fucking thumbnails of it, and I didn't talk about it. Oh God. Andrew Wilson versus Owen Benjamin is actually happening tonight. It's happening tonight. DMS already has shit planned, and I'm sure he's going to actually do like a full debate. The interesting thing I see about the, I'm just going to go on a little longer, guys, until I see Alex is streaming, because if he's not, then maybe we'll just finish this Cope stream together up until Dark Match Steve. Support group, yes. I love that. Damn, you guys are fast. I got to keep up. It's okay to keep going, as who knows if there's a show. Exactly. He's here. I fucking love Bob Cook so much, dude. I saw Bob in DMS. I told you guys yesterday. Dark Match Steve was at the premiere, super premiere, with like Brooke Hogan and all these cool people for the Bubba the Love Sponge documentary. Video killed the radio star. Nick Hogan, you can't sue me. Nick Hogan's suing Bubba, so he can't talk about it. But I think tomorrow they're gonna, hopefully a judge is gonna help out. That's just kind of an insider deal for you non-Bubba the Love Sponge people. But the hell was I saying? No, but I seen Bob Cook in the back, because Doc Bass Steve was live streaming from the event. Very carefully, by the way, Bubba. Didn't show any, didn't even show the venue, didn't show the doc, obviously. But anyway, and Bob Cook's in the back. Every time Bob Cook would pop in, I'm like, I fucking love that dude. That's my motherfucking dog. I say keep going until we get a notification, but I'll keep checking. Yeah, please let me know the second anything pops up, because that's the last thing I'd ever want to do. Like, I fucking, I did it last week, but it was over old stuff that we all saw, and I still felt guilty. But I'm like, what the, you know what I mean? I don't know. But I wouldn't do it over Alex, a real, the fucking real deal live ass shit. Even if it was like a premiere that we've never seen, I wouldn't do that. But I love that so much. Truth. I'm still here. Stay on if you want, Scott. We can reminisce about child. Let's go. Let's go, baby. That would be fire. I wish I could get DMS on here right now, and he could show all the videos he was gonna show, and then we'd really be cooking. No, you definitely not. Oh, I don't even know what's going on. Fuck what people say. Oh, I messaged Brandon. He said no show. I don't blame him. There's no way. Like, for me, it's emotional. Like, I hadn't gotten to meet Charlie Kirk yet or anything, but it's almost, I'm sort of, I know Alex worked for him, and has a good bond with him. And I've been watching, not like it's not like Alex, where if Alex does a jogging stream, I'm watching it. But I've been watching, Charlie Kirk stuff since, God, I don't even know when. I think he was like 18, and he was like, at colleges, and they're like, "Are you a student here?" And he's like, "No, I'm not going to college." And then, like a year later or whatever, he brought Candace Owens with him, and Candace and Charlie Kirk were everywhere. And to be honest, I always saw, like, I saw Candace like becoming a superstar, a black woman who can speak very clear and precise, and is based. Everybody on the right, especially back then, that's what we wanted bad. We need black people. Like, they're the actual racists. Like, we might say things that people say are racist, but we're actually not the racists. Lefties are the racists. I'm in Massachusetts. That's the way it's always been. When they're like, "Oh, people are throwing batteries at black people and yelling the N-word at Fenway Park," it's like, yeah, and it's the same dude who's going outside and he's got a fucking Bill Clinton bumper sticker. It's like, yeah, that's who is doing that. Don't blame us. There's like 37% of us out here. We ain't like that. We'll say shit right to somebody's fucking face. Like, listen, We don't want black people here in this town. If we don't want poor what do you call it? We don't want low income housing here in the South Shore, Massachusetts, in this neighborhood because it's all houses. It's a small community, and let's face it, you black people have a tendency towards robbing, stealing, and violence in general. Not all of yous, but that's the deal. And then the left is like, oh, racist. And we're like, no, statistics, motherfucker. Eyeballs. And again, it doesn't mean, every single black person is predisposed to being a piece of shit. Look at Herman Cain. We can go all day. Fucking everybody. It's bullshit. They're not all like that. Is what I'm putting my foot in my mouth. Dude, I fucking love you to pieces, brother. The fat pig is here. Thank you so much. I'm like feeling a little bit better coping, having the what did Truth Unbreakable said, the support group. Yes, I like that support group because cope, it's used in a negative connotation. I don't want to say we're coping, but we kind of are, but you just said it and I keep forgetting. Support stream for Charlie Kirk is what we do. And hey, remember when South Park did a parody Charlie Kirk? Boom, roasted. I absolutely do. It's like the newest thing. Isn't that wait a minute. Isn't that fucking crazy? Oh my God. I hope the South Park fucking weirdos have the decency to knock off their shit season. I mean, it's not even funny. If you want to make fun of Trump, everybody on the right's like, by all means, please. We'd like to laugh. But they're not making fun of him. He's like, hey, Satan, look at my little dick, Satan. It's like, dude, it's not even funny, bro. Do something fucking funny. Make us laugh, South Park, piece of shit. When this yacht's a rockin', come a knockin'. Yes, I almost read that wrong. I love it. Touchdown. Then 3 weeks later, you got shot. Isn't that fucking what? Snizzuk with the fucking pop. Wow, maybe a month. At least 3 weeks, though. Snizzuk popping like a mofo. Yeah, affordable housing. Listen, they're putting it all over the place. And it's not even like white neighborhoods. I mean, just because they're all white people living there. No, they're not even like white neighborhoods. There's like, some people mixed in. You got like a bunch of H1B people or whatever you want to call them, like Jeets that own like liquor stores living in these nice white neighborhoods. And then all of a sudden they're building this fucking big structure. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? And I drive by it every once in a while. And I drove by it like maybe a month ago now. And it says, contact here. Look at big, beautiful, affordable housing. And it's like, what are you doing? What the fuck? This neighborhood's fine. When the cops, wake up, put their uniforms on, whether you like cops or not, I get a little hair across my ass for cops if I'm gonna be honest here. But my first instinct is to respect them and be like, thank God they're here. You know what I mean? But then my second instinct is like, all right, what are you doing, you fucker? What are you doing? I don't trust you. You better be good. There's plenty of great cops out there. But anyway, it's like a cop wakes up in the morning, gives his wife, kids a kiss, puts his uniform on. Well, maybe he puts his uniform on first. The kids don't need to see that. And then goes to work, does his shit, gets in his patrol car, and they're like, you're assigned to the white neighborhood today, or to the nice neighborhood today. And that cop gets to go home. Well, guess what? Now you built a big affordable housing place. So MS-13, it's not even black people. It's a MS-13, a whole bunch of fucking illegals can go work at, a couple of the supermarkets around here. Make it so no, high school kids can have their first job and actually truly learn work ethic. No. Why do that when, 38-year-old hippopotamus Maria and her, 7 kids and her MS-13 husband, they need to work, at the fucking Stop and Shop. What are they going to do if they don't work at Stop and Shop for like $4 an hour less than what a real worker in America would get? It's just, and it goes on and on and on. MS-13 guys, kids get a little older, and they're like, "Yo, Vato, come to my white neighborhood, bro. We go around that nice white lady down the street, bro." That's how it starts, okay? Maybe the MS-13 guy cleaned himself up, and he's like, "Look, I just like putting, coffee away in a coffee aisle or Stop and Shop." Maybe he fixed himself, but that shouldn't be on us to have to, fucking help this dude. It's like, you passed through like 5 different other countries to get here, bro. Keep going up to Canada if you want. Make, the coffee aisles nice and, all the coffee bags are facing straight up there in Canada, eh? Sorry to Keno Casino boys. Throwing all my junk up there for you guys. It is catharsis. It fucking totally is catharsis. I imagine Alex won't be doing a Charlie Kirk bit anymore. You know what? No, look at that. I was thinking that too. But to tell you the truth, he might do it harder now. Because if you guys saw me, I'm a mess. I'm still fighting back tears and shit. But Alex knew him. Like, Alex, I believe he's met his wife. I think he said before, and I know he knows he has kids and shit like that. And Charlie Kirk has done a fucking ton of shit for Alex. Like, I say it all the time because I am absolutely eternally grateful to Alex Stein for everything he's done for me. And everything he's done for me, Charlie Kirk has done, 100-fold for Alex. So this is really hitting home for him, man. It's it's not easy. So I don't blame Alex for not going on tonight. I shouldn't have probably went on. I'm glad I did. But I'm like, I know Jesse PS and a bunch of other people out there is going to be used against me one day. "Oh, I saw you crying bitch on here." It's like, so sue me. What do you want me to do? Fuck that. It's fucking life, bro. Yo, Wise Academy. Oh, now I put my foot in my mouth. Don't tell Jesse I said that. Scott, did you see this BS with Charlie Kirkman? So sad. The left supposed to be the tolerant and loving of free speech. That's right. Supposed to be tolerant and loving of free speech. But Charlie gets shot for trying to talk out differences. That's what we're doing. Wise. That's what we are doing. This is the damn it. I keep forgetting the word she used. Truth is unbreakable. What did you say? How did you put it? She put it so easy. My brain is just scattered. It was like, I keep wanting to say like struggle session. I think that's what it is. Dag nabbit. Support group. I can't. Simple things. My brain sucks. Yeah, this is the support group tonight for the Charlie. And it's the rally because we are fucking enraged. I am fed up. Fed up with it. And I'm not saying what action to take, but it's time for action. Sorry, not sorry. We have been doing all the right things. Scott Pressler's out there all over the country, but in particular, Pennsylvania, feet to the ground, getting, he practically, probably, I would say the election would have been at least been close. Trump probably would have won without Scott Pressler, but by a very slim margin, which means, it's eligible to be stolen. Scott Pressler, in my opinion, and Charlie Kirk, by the freaking way, made it a landslide. So, and that's action, but, this is much deeper. And by the way, out to Trump, Trump, you need to fix some shit, brother. Listen, I love you. So many people have abandoned you. I haven't totally abandoned you, but I am fucking sick to my stomach about a lot of shit you do, Mr. Trump. I loved it. I've been saying it over and over and over again. When I think I was 10, maybe. The second book I ever read in my life was your book, Mr. Trump. You know, this isn't. I'm not a fucking bandwagoner. I've been on the right my entire life. You know, and no offense, I saw Sniz the other day saying, "Damn, the first time Obama ran, I voted for him." I'm not trying to make you feel bad, Sniz. Like that story is, I hear it a billion times. It actually makes me happy because it's like we got you back. You know what I mean? We got you over on our side. And I think I'm feeling a little better. I'm starting to get loud. But I had an amazing brother who, you know, helped guide me. You know, red pilled me before red pill was even a thing. And so, but I've been on the right my whole life. So President Trump, I'm just telling you from the bottom of my heart, whoever the fuck you surrounded with yourself with, fire every one of them. Oh, but this one's good. No, they tell me this guy is good too. No, fuck them all. Fire all of them. They are all shit. You only have like 3 years left to do the job. And to tell you the truth, gas prices at my fucking pump that I use are up to 318. What the fuck's going on, bro? What is going on? I want to see houses. I want to see the price of wood go down. Okay, simple way to make house prices go down. The cost of building a house is bring down the cost of building materials. Fucking wood grows. I mean, let's go. Come on. And it's like, oh, but it needs time for wood to dry out. We have machines that can cut that shit down by, you know, into hours. You can do it. At least a day or two. But seriously, like, Trump's got to fix some shit. And this better be a fucking wake-up call to Trump to get his ass in gear and to truly fucking fix the shit. Because we all know right now, sorry, I'm getting loud. I'm getting excited. We all know in this room right now that if Trump were to be elected out of office right now and any Democrat, I don't give a fuck who it is, goes into that office, everything is going not just back to the way it was under Biden, 100 times worse. Look what just happened. I mean, this is war. And I'm not saying go out there and do shit. But what I am saying is this is war. Like, the fucking Democrats play for keeps. You know, we play for, you know, to win, and we're like, yay, we won. And then we just fucking all go back to work the next day and we don't keep up the fight. Leftists, win or lose, these rabid fucking psychopaths never stop. They don't know the word quit. They keep going and going and going. The fucking animals. And we need a little bit of that animalistic instinct. Wait, don't leave anywhere. Just give me 1 second. Sorry, I had to pull Andrew Wilson out. He's like, yeah, so listen, yeah, go fuck yourself. The only beef I have with Andrew Wilson is his laugh. It's fucking scary. It's not bad. It's a scary laugh. Sorry, this is what I was planning on doing. Like the last 2 days, I know I just said this, but we got a little time. You can listen to me rant. The last 2 days, I was planning on talking about the because we didn't set a date yet for Andrew Wilson versus fuck is his name, Owen Benjamin. Now, some of you watching me right now, you guys might like Owen Benjamin. I don't know. I didn't even know who the fuck he was, but he had me blocked. I'm like, what's this beta as? Who the fuck is this dude? And I guess he's like, you know, super radical hating Jews. And it's like, all right, wait a minute. Now, I pray that Stacey G never sees half of my tweets. But I mean, you know, I get so many people, like I'll get like 3 or 4 or 5 even new followers from something I said funny or posting Truth's Unbreakable, Morgan, or somebody, right? My wife, anybody. And then I'll look and I'm like, what the fuck? I lost like I lost 3 followers. How did I just gain 3? I lost 3. And I literally sit there. I mean, it's not like I got a whole bunch. I got a little over 2,000 followers on Twitter, X, Zitter. But I go through it and I'm like, who was it? Who did it? And I'm like, it always says MAGA. And it usually has an Israeli flag in the bio as well. It's like, I love Benjamin Netanyahu and I am MAGA. It's like, huh? Come again there, Edith. What are you talking about, lady? Get me a beer, huh? I know. One of the, I gotta get back to doing it too. My friggin' my silly little impersonations and shit. I wanted to do Archie Bunker so bad. Shout out to my mom. I love you, Mom. She, my mom, my dad, would watch Archie Bunker all the time. I was raised by Archie Bunker, for crying out loud. Everybody says Bill Cosby was America's dad. Archie Bunker was my dad, okay? And he's like, shut it, meathead, would you? And it was fucking hilarious. That and Three's Company. I liked Three's Company, too. Three's Company, too. All right, what are we doing here? What are we doing? Wait a minute. Bad Buddhist, if you go, stay armed, stay safe. Wait, what? Seattle will have a vigil. Listen, fuck all that. Oh, shit. OOG7, I'm so sorry I missed you, bro. I really hope this is just a hoax, like when Kobe flew into that mountain. I wish. I'm a Boston Celtic, okay? I always had respect for Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, they had respect for each other. They played out of their minds against each other. They gave it, 110%. They gave it 110%. But they loved each other, respect each other. But there's always a rivalry, Boston and LA, and Boston and the Lakers, actually, really. And I just didn't want I always hated Jordan growing up, but I learned to love him so much that I'm like, all right, fine. Jordan 1, Bird 2. Jordan is the greatest of all time. Even though Larry Bird whooped his ass every time they faced each other, basically. Bird had a bad back, had to retire. Jordan now came into his prime, and I'm telling you, nobody was better. So long story short, Kobe finally comes around, and everybody's dubbing LeBron James as the new, king. And it's like, what? Kobe's way the fuck better. So I don't know. All I'm saying is that shit devastated a lot of people. I was very sad. I'm like, this is awful. I believe one of his children with him too. But it was just like, I don't know. Like, I came to grips with it. Like, he still should have had another 50, 80 years, to live, especially his kid. My God. But it's just like, it was a terrible accident. If we heard Charlie Kirk had passed in a helicopter accident, we'd all be very sad. This is different. This is intentional. You know what I mean? This is fucking war. Sorry. I've been trying to do my best. YouTube people, Mrs. YouTube out there. I'm trying to do my best to not, to follow you at TOS and to try and become partners. But sometimes it's tough because I want to say what I want to say and I'm held back. But I hope you guys can read through the lines. That's all I'm saying. I hope you guys can read through the lines. Thomas Gelson, my man. Hey Scott, feelings are real. It's good to let them out. Sad day, Rip Kirk. You're not wrong. You're absolutely rootin' tootly not wrong, brother. Damn, I'm so sorry. I'm all messed up on the chat. I used to be a leftard, then I learned stuff and became what I am now. Well, God bless you, Doomie. I know I always, every time I poke fun or whatever with Canada, I always leave Doomie out. I'm sorry. I love you, Doomie. You're just American to me. I always give the Kino Casino brothers, their props. But Doomie is the greatest Canadian of all time. I used to think if I split... Oh, wait. I didn't put it on there. I used to think if I split my vote 50-50 between Dems and Repubs, it would balance power. Do you know that's what people have been saying for the last 100 years, Don't feel dumb. He's like, then I realized I was wrong. It is. I mean, like Bad Buddha said earlier, it's time to pick a side. No more, pussyfooting around. It's time we fucking, holy shit. It's time to pick a side. Daniel Graham, gas is pushing $5 down the street where I live. You got to be kidding me. I mean, I don't want to, everybody knows I'm not doxing him. Daniel Graham is in California. And it's already ridiculous out there. The state taxes are out of the fucking line. California is a fucking disaster. And then one of the most it's one of the most beautiful places on earth. The whole stretch, even up by the mountains way in the top, it's colder. Then you go to San Fran and the whole deal. My favorite part is a whale's vagina, San Diego. That's from Will Ferrell. It's not really called a whale's vagina, but you know what I mean. But because I got to go out there and went through California. It was funny because I wanted to go through Compton so bad. I think I told you guys this, but it's funny because we went through Compton and people I was with were like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" And I'm looking around, I'm like, "These are all nice houses." Like you had to go to certain areas, like a big, like Watts, the corner, like an intersection or something, or where stores were to really get the effect. But I'm like, there's a lot of like nice lawns and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? I'll bring you back my way on the East Coast and I'll show you what a real hood looks like. Go to New York where there's like giant, forget about triple deckers. There's like, 30-story tall apartment complexes. And it's like, you're in the labyrinth. Okay. And it's terrifying. And nobody cares if you scream bloody murder. They ain't nobody coming. 3 days later, there'll be some, fat black lady like, somebody move this thing. I'm trying to walk here. Oh, that's a white boy. Yo, what y'all do this white boy? Who shot this white boy? It's about what they'll do in some of the places I've been to in New York. New York's fucked up. Baltimore's the worst. I've been to Detroit, all over the place. In my opinion, Baltimore was the scariest fucking place on earth. And I ain't afraid of nobody. I'm like, I'll go up to a black man. What up, dog? What's up, my nigga? Shut it up. I grew up, with the brothers and the sisters and whatnot. And I don't know. I just, I know the lingo. Same thing with like, people down south, like country people. I love country people, by the way. But I don't really change how I talk because, country people, they kind of take that insulting. Like if I'm like, oh, down on, tell you what, man, they're like, no, don't do that shit. Black people, they like it when you're like, oh, that's cool. Or, just whatever, you kind of match their vernacular a little bit and they're happy with it. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. My brain is all over the gosh dang place. Material costs. Yes, Scott. Yes, bring the material costs. If like, just bring wood down. I mean, nails, everything. Bring all that shit down, and the housing prices will go down. They're not going to fall all the way down to where they should be, but they're going to fall way the fuck down because the plot of land is costs as much as a house. I'm looking around just for a plot of fucking land, raw land that I have to go and knock all the trees down on, rip all the roots out, grab all the rocks out of there, maybe put a nice big rock I find on the front. Oh, isn't it pretty? Something, but I got to fucking dig through all that raw ass land to build my shit, right? That fucking plot of land costs $300,000. It's not even a fucking full acre. Like, get the what? Ridiculous. Come on, Trump. Fucking, you're the great white hope. We're trying to get this shit back together. I'll live stream it. Damn, what I miss? Oh, don't go out. Please, Bad Buddhas, you and Matt Adams, just take a fucking week off from going there. Please. It makes me sit like I love the whole thing. I was worried. I told you 50 times too. I told Matt Adams, I'm like, I'm worrying about you guys out there. And they attacked a bunch of y'all. They attacked Davis Court. They attacked women. They attacked a honey badger mom. They attacked, I believe they attacked Jonathan Cho, and somebody else they attacked too. Now, they get away with it. They get, it's like open season. I'm telling you, shit ain't right. It feels very dark, very dark. I wouldn't say bleak though, because I think we'll come out on top in the end. But as long as we stay frosty and vigilant, we will win. We won't endure. We will fucking win. I was trying to use that the support group rubric. Not saying I've been to a support group. Not saying I haven't either. Exactly. I probably been in support groups. I don't fucking really even know what they are. Maybe I haven't, since I don't really know what the fuck they are. Like, if I, call a family meeting with Mrs. Starboard and, the Starboard children, that's like a support group after a while, right? I don't know. What the fuck? With brand? Shit. I only smoke the best. Motherfucking Marlboros, baby. Marlboro Reds! My wife is going to kill me right now. Anyway, I needed that. Thank you guys so much. Oh my God. Love the Wilsons, right? Mr. Andrew Wilson and Mrs. Andrew Wilson are, I can't always forget her first name. I truly apologize. They are fucking awesome. Best debaters on earth. Andrew Wilson is on Piers Morgan like twice a week now, because even Piers Morgan sees the greatness. We got a couple of minutes. Let me, I don't want to miss you guys here. Only old guys like us know who Archie is. Damn it, I'm 32. I happen to watch reruns. You're right. He's like, come on, Edith, get beer, huh? If anybody out there hasn't watched All in the Family, you gotta watch it. You gotta fucking watch it. You want to talk about based? That shit was based as F. Turns out Meathead was not acting on Archie Bunker. He really is a liberal meathead. Exactly. He's the fucking meatiest meathead of all time. A fucking idiot. And what's his name? Gloria Stivic there. What was her real name? The chick who played Gloria was amazing too, by the way. I don't know why I can't remember her name. She was on the right. And they divorced in that show. To say, now I'm giving it away. I'm spoiling it. 60 years old. I'm spoiling it. I'm in healing. I know you are. Sucks so bad. Finally getting to the root of all the crap of why my back sucks. That's why I'm going to a special PT place. Not cheap, but worth it. Truth, I've been praying for you for a long time. I pray to God, please, Jesus, heal Truth's Unbreakable. I hate that. Morgan's had back problems for half her life too. It sucks. I pray for her all the time. Can't stand that, man. We're reading you loud and clear, brother. Oh yeah. Oh, Obama put out a statement, and the first words were, we don't know the motivation of the suspect. Yeah, fuck you. You know what the motivation is? You, Obama. You fucking did this. Because after 9/11, the Democrats they turned nasty politics into blood sport. And that's the truth. Right after 9/11, even Democrats were like, oh, I love me some George Bush, man. That dude's cool as shit. Yo, that's my nigga, dog. I love Joe Bush. And they were like, George Bush, that dude is all right in my book. He said, you knock these buildings down and come try to knock us down. Something like that. And it's like, the Democrats are like, oh, no, we can't have this. And and Bush sucked. Don't get me wrong. I didn't really know it back then. I'm not going to lie. I was blinded to it myself. Kanye was right about George Bush. Uh, whatever. But the Democrats really, after fucking 9/11, changed the whole game and just made this all happen. I mean, look at, she's like, if you, what's her name? A black chick from California. Oh, my brain. She's like, if you see them at a department store or at a gasoline station, you gotta run them up and you tell them that I welcome you. I forget her name. Garbage ass black lady, piece of shit guy. I think she's actually San Fran, right? I don't know. You know who I'm talking about. It's like, what the fuck? We don't talk like that. Like, we American people, especially our politicians, we don't talk like that. You don't make a call to action. Like, that's not free speech. I know I'm preaching to the choir. A call to action isn't free speech. Honestly, that's why I have to parse my words. But I know you wonderful, beautiful, smart, intelligent people can read between my lines, if you knows what I'm saying. Praying for you too daily. Pain sucks. It sucks so bad. My dad had back pain. Ugh. It's $3 in Tampa Bay. Are you fucking kidding? This shit comes right in off the water. I mean, it comes off the water here too, technically. But like Florida and Texas should be like free. You guys have like Qatari type of access to frigging oil and energy. For $3? That's nuts. Fucking nuts. Holistic meds all the way. It's fun to be zapped and whatnot. Next round is some VR brain map thing. Oh, that's dope. I had that myself, They put like blue dye in you and shit and all that fun stuff. Look around up in your innards and your brain, and they map that shit. They're like, oh, look. Oh, this is eye. We found the part of the brain that makes the eye wink. And then I'm like, oh, don't touch that part of the brain. Anyway, the crazy thing of all places in frigging Utah, mostly peaceful Mormon people. It's nuts, dude. Of all places. Oh, laughing with you guys, man. I'm feeling so much better, but it's really only because it's like not in the front of my brain. But it's good. We gotta cope, get this out, and just deal with it. That's all. There was a shooting at a school in Colorado like an hour ago as well. What the Jeff, for real? Come on. You got, I was going to say you guys should see me. I don't want anybody seeing me cry. I want my wife seeing me cry. My kids. Damn it. That's why I'm so mad at myself. But anyway. Some of these school shootings with these kids, that shit hits me too, man. Honestly, I was almost there with that girl, Irina. It really bothered me. And it's like, she's just around my son's age. And my son's such a good kid, and it just reminded me of her. Like, my son's on the skinny side. I was skinny too growing up. Damn, I missed that shit. I'm just like, she's such a perfect girl. I would love for her. If my son got to, hook up with her and get married, like that Irina girl on the bus, I would be absolutely elated. Are you fucking kidding me? And this garbage ass piece of trash takes her out, man. Fucking nuts. But I was just gonna say, like, the Irina one got me. I was there. I was tearing up a little bit. And but some of these school shootings, man, they get me too. That garbage ass one that I was gonna say with the trans, but now that's what they all are half the time. Reparations for Germany. Discovery in San Diego. Make beer gardens and small businesses great again. Absolutely. Absolute tootin'. Much love to the people of TPUSA. America was made braver by the unapologetic, truth-speaking Charlie Kirk. Absolutely. OG7, bro. Absolutely. There are beer gardens at my local airport. This includes a museum. Hell yeah. Listen, that's, I don't drink alcohol anymore. whatever, just for whatever reason. I quit a while ago. I can have a beer here and there if I want to, or whatever, but don't let that stop anybody. You know what I mean? It's like that's just my little personal preference. Like, I don't know. I don't like getting, I like to feel everything. You know what I mean? I don't even smoke weed barely at all anymore. But listen, beer is part of America. And like you said, it's German too. Like it's something Germany and America shares, that love of brewing. The moonshiners down south, fucking Americana, baby. We love them. Whoa, Starboard is a baller with the Marlboros. I got to drive a real long way to get these Marlboros a couple of bucks cheaper. Massachusetts, okay? At the store. If I go to the store right now and I bought a pack of Marlboros, they're like $15 plus taxes. I fucking drive it to New Hampshire, $9, no tax. Let's go. If anything changes, then I'm going to be forced to quit. I got to quit anyway. I'm trying. I quit for a little while and I fucked up. And then people are like, try vaping, bro. And I'll be honest, vaping leaves a nice, good smell in the air. And your fingers don't smell. And vaping's good, but I just feel like my whole lungs are coated in a fucking plasticky wax. And it's like, whatever damage I did with smoking has now been encased in this resin. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Rainy's here. Thank you so much for being here, Rainy. We love you. I know it is so. It's absolutely sad. Rainy, you've been here plenty of times. I'm usually yelling and screaming. I'm trying to laugh and with you guys and be funny and stuff, but it's so fucking brutal. It's tough. This is a terrible, terrible, terrible day. All in the Family rock, right? All in the Family is awesome. It's the writing is mwah, makes me Italian. It's a magnifique. We love Raining. Tina Struthers. No, is that Tina? Is it Tina Struthers? Sally Struthers. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, she was on the right. She was. I saw an interview with her. Some weird interview, and she was like, she's like, well, that's why we support Reagan so much, and they like, I'll try to find it one of these days, and they clapped her off, and they went off the air, went to a commercial. It's like, yeah, like this. I wasn't, this was way before my freaking time, but I rewatched it like a few years ago, and I'm like, thank God. Thank you, God. We got a couple of people on that show who are actually fucking based. Thanks, Niz. Rainy, you should have seen Scott crying. Yeah, Saltina. I appreciate it. Yeah, I was an absolute mess. I honestly was like freaking out because I'm like, I can't do this to, like, I don't know. I'm like, am I going to be able to do this and actually talk to you guys? And then Alex doesn't go on because I guarantee you the waterworks are happening with him and Paige right now. Shout out to Alex Stein and Paige, by the way. I love you guys so much. So absolutely so much. I worry about you guys so damn much. Shout out, same thing. Love you, Jimmy and Brandon and everybody over at Alex's show. It's it's tough. When I see you guys go out there, everybody's laughing, and I feel sometimes, and I know Morgan feels this way too. So it's like I feel like, are me and Morgan like the only ones here who are shitting our pants when you guys are out doing these fucking events? Did the crazy one there? Alex was out there with, I believe, Jimmy and Brandon in New York for the the Palestinian one, and Alex is going around saying gays for Palestine and shit. I was sweating bullets. I'm like, bro, I know New York very well. I've had Dandelion. Ooh, I almost said his name. Whoops, sorry. At least five people that, very good friends of mine, or at least, more than acquaintances, gunned down in New York senselessly for bullshit, absolute bullshit. And it's a fucking New York, sucks just as it shouldn't suck as much as Utah. Oh my God, tomorrow is 9/11. Holy shit, dude. Yeah, George Bush fucking sucks. Yes, that's it. Maxine Waters. Thank you. Yes, I couldn't remember this. She's like, you get out there in the gasoline station. Fucking piece of shit. All those people get to fucking, on the left, get to do a call to violence, a call to action. Freedom of speech, we all know. You can say whatever the flying fuck you want to say, but you can't make a call to action. I could say, I hate the game Yahtzee. Fucking hate Yahtzee. But if I say, like, I will kill any Yahtzee player, that's a call to action. I will, blah, 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 blah. You guys fucking know. Preaching to the choir. Agreed. I love each and every one of you. Don't live in fear. Absolutely not. You fucking OOG7. Listen, no fear. I kind of fear a little bit right now. I'm worried so much for Alex and Paige and everybody going out there. It's like I am worried for them. But OOG7, you're absolutely right. We better not live in fear. But we gotta fucking stand up for ourselves. If you know what I'm saying. We got to stand up for ourselves, and then we truly won't have to live in fear because the bad guys will live in fear. Like, fuck that. You know what I mean? Ugh, get me fucking fired up, brother. There are too many sick bastards running around saying, no shit. Listen, I fucking love Reagan, but I could, just like Trump, I could point about 5 or 6 things that really fucking pissed me off. That Reagan did absolutely the shittiest job doing. And I fucking love Ronald Reagan, okay? I'm not going to name them all off. I was just thinking of a few in my head. The worst thing that he ever did was take away insane asylums. The thing about insane asylums is just like a lot of like staff at nursing homes, there are really cruel and terrible people. But listen, we got fucking cameras now. You don't have to worry about that shit anymore. Fucking Trump, build these asylums and fucking fill them to the freaking top. I'm done. Alligator asylums. Build one in Florida. I will be assigning mods tonight. Damn it, there you go. I love it. Yes. I know, I'm all like, oh, I'm going to be one. I don't know if I'm going to be one. It's like, yeah, I'm going to be one, right? Oh, fuck, maybe not. I'll post something on the brain map thing. Yes, please do. Please do. I know if I read every single one of these, I'm going to be screwed. I don't drink alcohol. Nah, that's cool. I mean, listen, somebody does it. If they don't, you know what I mean? I'm not going to, yes. Where is it? Sorry. I just want to put this in order. It is a smart move. It's a very smart move. These people are fucking dickheads, and they'll get your stream taken down just for being a fucking asshole. Like, come on, dude. It's bullshit. Jealous ass motherfuckers. He's like, yeah, you have to. You really have to. I don't want people to feel bad when I say stuff like that. Like, that I don't drink or anything. Like, if you fucking drink, that's fine. I have many reasons why I don't drink. That's all. It's just you have to, but it's needed. Exactly. You cried today as well. I freaked the fuck out my car when I got the update. For real. Exactly. We love you, Alex. Alex, every one of us fucking loves you to pieces, bro. I mean, I know you know this and shit. I hate bugging Alex with like texts all the time or anything like that. So I try to, be select. And but today I couldn't help it. I'm like, my brain wasn't even thinking. I just fucking grabbed my phone. I'm like, please. Morgan did it, so a bunch of us would texting him. It's like, dude, we're freaking out, and he's freaking out too. But it's just like, we want him to know we love that son of a gun. Like, please be fucking safe. Yes, extra careful. Be safe. Definitely scares me. They're not doing things right. It fucking drives me crazy. It's like I'm laughing, going, oh God. Oh my God. Oh God, watch out. Watch out for that lefty behind you. Watch out for that weirdo in the fucking turban. Ugh. Have no fear. Armor up, boys. That's right. And girls. You know what I mean. I appreciate. Thank you, brother. I love it. I know I shouldn't. I was like putting the cart before the horse, as they say. Join the mod cult. Sweepers. Let's go. I haven't had a drink so 9 damn Wu-Tang concert that I don't remember. Shit still fucks me. That's what the biggest reason. White iced tea, for real. I like to remember shit. Like I, drink and like. I think actually. I think you got me beat by a couple of years, but yeah, like I don't know. Like I just want to be, I want to have my scruples about me, like, and physically, like you're gonna have some fun with the wife or the boyfriend or whatever the hell you got. Don't you want to be in control and feel it? You know what I mean? Like I don't want to not feel. It's like, oh yeah, it's like, yeah, whatever. You know what I mean? My mom watches this. I don't mean too gross. Scott, you got to figure out how to put your lives at the top of the list when we search your name, or is that a YouTube problem? Because it always shows old streams. I don't know how to fucking do it. You are 1,000,000,000% right. I don't know how to fix that. I think to myself, like, once I'm close to 3,000 viewer hours. Like I have all the other things that will allow me to become a YouTube partner and get into their partnership. So I can get super chats and have memberships and blah 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 blah. But I have all the other things, but I still need a good like 700 or 800 live watch hours, like active watch hours, not live, but whatever. Authentic watch hours. I don't know how they wouldn't be. I don't know how they like, because I told Morgan about this. Sometimes, I'll look and I'm like, oh my God, I got whatever. I got like 300 valid watch hours. And then I go back and I'm like, wait a minute. I lost like 60 valid watch hours. Where'd they go? So I don't know. It's been dicking back and forth. But long story short, I, in my brain, think once I am, I hit partner, that I can do more on my page and edit things. Because I can't switch anything around. One video I had, I tried to move it, and it's deleted forever. And it wasn't like a big thing, but it still took me like 16 hours to make this video. It was just a video of Alex. It was a fun little video. And I tried to move the position, and it deleted it forever. I'm like, fuck. And I already deleted it off my phone. I'm like, fuck. There you go. Daniel Graham. You guys are the best. You guys are the absolute best. You know what I'm saying. I saw my wife spiked my drink. You never know. You never know. I mean, you would hope if your wife is going to spike your drink, it would be with a little blue pill. That's what I'd hope. It's like, come on, girl, hook me up. Don't you want to go for a ride? Back in the day, there was nothing like a fine bottle of wine and a 3-inch line. Oh, absolutely. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing never been wrong with that. Well, now there's something wrong with that because it's got fentanyl in it. Scott, you live in Mass? Yes, sir. I was just in Lowell. Total dump of mad fun. Oh, I wish I knew, bro. I don't even know if I could escape, work and all that fun shit. But damn, maybe I could have. Lowell is. I like Lowell. I like Lowell a lot. But yeah, different areas of Massachusetts have different fun. Like if you go out west, Western Mass, near like upstate New York, that whole area. It has a whole different feel. It feels like country, and it's beautiful. But they have their own little deals. You can even go gold, like pan for gold in rivers, way out in Western Mass. Fucking weird, different world. Then as you move up, you get to like Fitchburg and Worcester and shit, and it's cool. And if you know people out there, it's a good time. And there's, good restaurants and bars scattered throughout all over the place. But you get a ton of fucking like heroin addicts and fentanyl people and shit. It's like, oh, what the fuck? And then, there's just different areas. Like the Cape Cod's fucking the bomb. As far as like, having some fun. Honestly, I think Cape Cod could be way the fuck better because they don't, like, all the old people down the Cape don't allow for like fun. Like, build some resorts, put up some cool shit. It's just like, okay, what do we do today, guys? We're going to the beach. Oh, cool. Everybody loves the beach. What are we going to do tomorrow, guys? We're going to go to the beach. And what are we going to do this weekend? We go to the same fucking beach for the 1,000th time. And there's fucking lifeguards everywhere. Like, hey, you can't, no boogie boards. What the fuck are you talking about? No boogie board. You don't have anything else. Except if I go around the corner to the shitty craft store and buy some fucking macaroni art with shells in it. This fucking touristy crap. No, I'm just half joking, but yeah, I wish I knew. Lowell is fun, but there's mad dumpy parts of Lowell. Like 70% of it. Damn, bro, I wish I knew. I would have tried to come hang out. AKA a little coffee and couch. That's all come on, that's all. Scott, was there any time Dem supporters were based? Or have they always laughed when an advocate gets shot? Confused. I'm only 22. See, I hear a lot of people all the time. Shit, I gotta hurry up with this. I've heard a lot of people always saying like, "Oh, the Democrats weren't always like this," or "This ain't your granddaddy's Democrats because they were much nicer." I truly think like if we were in like 1974, the Democrat, they didn't have social media, but the Democrats would be like to their, conservative friends, or when they go to the mailbox and they don't know if their neighbor's left, right, or independent, they'd be like, "That's a terrible thing that happened today." And then they'd go inside and they'd hang out with their Democrat buddies and be like, "That's the truth." They've always been scummy, cunning little pieces of shit, and to varying degrees. Not all of them, but many and many and many of them. It's always been illogic, and it's just fucking got way worse. When I hear progressive, I think, yeah, you progressed all the way off the illogical, irrational, deep end, is what I think. I'm at the beach right now. Siesta Key, bitches. Yeah, but you're in Florida. And it's amazing. I mean, you do have to watch it. Like, we have sharks and shit down the Cape, and seals and all types of cool shit. But I'd be worried about them gators, baby. I don't want no dang old alligators. You guys got like bull sharks. Like, we got great white sharks, and I know they make movies out of them shits to scare people. But for the most part, great whites really ain't gonna bother you. Those fucking lemon sharks and bull sharks and tiger sharks, hammerheads, they will fuck you up. But even still, I'll trade for a Florida beach any day. Damn it, I love Florida beaches. I hate the beach, I hate birds, I hate sand, and I'm afraid of jellyfish. I got stung by a jellyfish a couple times when I was a kid. It was weird because like it didn't hurt me until I got out of the water. I'm like, what the fuck? It was weird. Siesta Keys kicks ass. Hell yeah. Siesta Key kicks ass. Yes. Give me a swimming hole any day. No duh. Listen, Mrs. Starboard, she's more of a pool person. She's like, yeah, if it's a pool, I'll go to the pool. She doesn't like ponds, lakes, rivers, oceans, but she likes going to the beach, like sitting there getting a tan, and I respect it. Shit, we gotta go. I am so sorry I went a little over. Everybody, thank you guys from the bottom of my absolute heart for being here. I hope we all kind of healed, even just a little bit. I know I feel a lot better after talking to you guys. Too much in my head and letting this shit, bug me, but don't be complacent either. Like I think Truth said, armor up, and that's the gosh dang truth about it. Yes, Crystal Lake's the shiznit. Morgan, it's not like on the Gulf, calm waters, dolphins, powder, super white sand. Hell yes, baby. I love it. Best sunset in the world, sunsets in the world. Absolute. Down in Florida. Love it, love it, love it. I love you too. I love all you guys so freaking much. Thank you, True. Thank you, everyone. Please, you guys, get over to Dark Match Steve. I'll be in that chat. And we'll have a good time. And I'll be back here tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tomorrow's Thursday. So I guarantee you, Alex will be back tomorrow. And the world it keeps going on. The world keeps spinning. But we gotta armor up and don't let them forget what they took. Love y'all. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for being here. I could say it a million times, and I mean it every time. Thank you guys. You guys are the absolute best. Get over to DMS. I'll be over there. All right. I love you guys. Love you guys so much. Peace.